Usually I'm around to do your job for you. You have to admit, a dog's best friend is a man.
Who's going skiing for the first time in her life? Sally is! Yay!
Checklist first, darling. Emotion second. Do you have everything? Toothbrush, toothpaste, socks? Will you send me a postcard?
Affirmative. 7 days, so 14 socks, stacked fort. Checklist complete. I'm going to take a ski lift. I'm going to glide down the slopes. Goodbye, sunny Cosmopolis. I'm going to the snow. Yay! What have you got in your bag? A bicycle? A snowplow? A sled?
No, collapsible skis, high-tech binoculars, and my matter analyzer because we're going to find some amazing
We've got to
geological...
hurry. The bus won't wait for us.
My little prawn curry, how about a kiss before you leave us?
Got your gloves, your ski goggles, sun cream? Because in the
The
mountains...
sun's strong, I know. Don't worry, Dad. You're a big boy. I'm sure you'll manage without me.
She's right. My little Sally's a big girl, but when I look, I still see my baby.
We're always Daddy's baby. Or Nanny's.
I want to make sure I get the back
No,
seat.
me! I want to sit there!
Ernest, do you have your money with you?
It's in my bag, in the baggage compartment.
No problem. You can gov it to me when we got to the ski resort. Let's go.
Oh, help! Help! I am stuck!
They usually search the luggage before you get on board.
Oh, end of the line. Everybody out.
Last night at 7 o'clock, when I parked the bus in the yard, it was running like a bus.
Will we be able to leave?
Time's getting on. We need to find a quick solution. If we can't get to the resort tonight, the trip will be cancelled.
What? But we've paid for the trip!
I can't believe it.
Now calm down, kids. Okay, the bus is broken down, but I can fix it. I will call the mechanic. The mechanic.
It's a bit weird for a bus to break down by itself during the night. I'd like to take a look at that engine.
Yes, Joe is out there. I have a problem with the bus. Can you come around right away?
Yeah, sorry, Arthur. Yeah, working like a dog, you know? Too much work. Yeah, bye.
Can I help you?
You're a mechanic?
Dewey's fantastic. He invented a hypnotic umbrella, remote control gloves, a fly motion monitor, and...
Okay, fine. I don't understand electronic motors these days. Come on.
Hey, what's this residue here? It looks like there's been some crystallization around the carburetor. Pass me my matter analyzer. Let's see if the fuel is clean. Octane, benzene, toluene, saccharin. Saccharin? You know what? Somebody confused the bus's fuel with yogurt. They put sugar in it.
Sugar in the fuel? But why?
It looks like sabotage to me.
Okay, sabotage means it's a case for the SBI. To work!
Hey, kids, come and practice your ski exercises. Since we're not leaving right away, let's practice while the bus is being repaired. But first, so as not to pull any muscles, a little warm-up. Okay, jumping on the spot.
Oh, we're gonna be late. I want to ski.
This is too hard. Who would want to sabotage the bus?
Maybe parents who are worried about their kids going away. Think of how anxious Dad was this morning.
I'm not sure. If I were a dad and didn't want my kid to go away, I just wouldn't pay for it.
You're right. And remember Principal's rule, either everyone goes or no one goes. Solidarity.
Squat down, arms up.
It's just too bad that we're not going skiing, don't you think, Jonathan?
Well, I think skiing sucks. You wear those really heavy skis, you really hurt yourself falling off the T-bar. It's rubbish.
Oh, are you kidding? It's great. You just watch how I ski. I wait for an avalanche, and when it comes, I jump on it. Yahoo!
Ernest, if you don't... Oh, okay, let's take a break.
Jonathan hates skiing. That's a serious motive for sabotaging the bus. That makes him a suspect for us to question.
A suspect for you to question. I'm going to siphon the tank and get rid of all the sugar. Then I'll put it back together and the motor should be as good as new.
Okay, but you better be quick. If it takes too long, the trip is off. Did you get that? Jonathan, for you, the moment of truth has arrived. So, Joe, what are you worried about? You don't like skiing, snow, ski jumps?
You made me lose my game. Happy now?
No, I'm not happy that somebody sabotaged the bus. I've always dreamt of going skiing.
That's your problem.
No, it's the whole class's problem. If you want this back, over the last 24 hours.
How do I know? Yeah, I remember now. After school, my mother packed my bag for skiing, and I had a Chinese meal with my parents. I have witnesses. Give me back my game.
Okay, I believe you. Sorry.
Yes! I got the bus running again!
This is it. We're on our way. Here come those snowy mountains, those ski slopes, the T-bars.
Uh-oh! We've just lost a wheel! To starboard! Everyone to the right!
What happened?
An unbolted wheel. This is very unusual.
Our saboteur's at it again. Until we find out who it is, our ski trip's under threat.
Yeah, what? Wheel nuts? Yeah, I'll just go and look. Nah, can't find them anywhere. Sorry, Arthur.
He has none in stock. The time it'll take to order them and get them delivered, we've had it.
Right. This time the tropper's cancelled.
Oh no, Mr. Jerome, I beg you. The saboteur has to be
If
here.
we find him, we find the wheel nuts, and we can go.
Okay, you have 1 hour to find the saboteur. 60 minutes. Not 1 minute more. Go!
We have an hour, but we don't have leads.
Wait, the bus was working perfectly when it was parked here last night. So it must have been sabotaged between last night and this morning.
I bet the school caretaker must have seen something fishy during the night.
The only fishy thing is that cat. I found it last night. Oh, and then the dogs went galloping over to the wall, but I didn't see anything.
I'm going to do a little reconstruction. Agent Doowee, what does this piece of cloth tell us?
The intruder sugared the fuel tank. The dogs chased him, and they bit a piece of his pants as he was climbing over the wall.
If we can find the pants this cloth came from, we'll find our intruder. We have to search all the bags.
Search all the bags? The students will never agree. Dear Agent Sally, why would the saboteur be so stupid as to pack his torn pants?
So they won't be scolded by Mummy and Daddy. Now, let's get on with it.
You want me to give you permission to search the students' bags? I don't much like these police methods.
We have the proof that will lead us to the saboteur. We can't just do nothing.
All we're asking is that Mr. Jerome make a diversion. The students start exercising and we search the bags on the QT.
Right, go ahead. Mr. Jerome, go to the yard and do a ski workout.
Look sharp, kids. Ski practice. Now.
Oh, this is real exercise searching bags, and there's no sign of any ripped pants.
All this for nothing. Now, what I'd like to know is who's going to put all this back.
This is Ernest's bag. But look, there's nothing inside.
You'd think he knew he wasn't going on any trip.
Just give us 1 minute to question him, then. I promise we put it back.
That was the snowplow. Now the shoes.
Say, Ernest, why do you have all those patches on your pants? Just like this bit of cloth.
Stop it! I spent 2 hours sticking them on. It's the latest Japanese fashion.
You didn't rip your pants when you got bitten by a dog last night, did you, Ernest?
Let's split up. We'll have twice the chance of finding him. We'll use our video phones to stay in touch. No sign of Ernest in the bike park. Over to you, Agent 2.
Do we really have to talk like this?
It's standard procedure, Agent 2. Over.
Gymnasium empty, dear Agent 1.
I'm off to the stadium.
Doowee, I'm in the canteen. Where are you?
Right in front of you.
Target located, 12 o'clock. Ernest, don't be silly. You're in the cold room. You can't get away from us.
I've locked myself in. Help me! I couldn't have gone skiing. I didn't have the cash to pay for the trip. My parents don't have any money. Skiing's a sport for rich kids.
But if you'd said you had no money, we'd have held a raffle, sold cakes. We'd have found a solution. We would have.
Because I'm too embarrassed.
You mustn't be ashamed, Ernest. You have to be proud of who you are, not what you've got. We worry too much what others may think. Do I look cool? They'll think I'm a fool. When what we should do is trust in ourselves. Knowing I'm strong, I believe I belong.
Next time you have a problem, come straight to me to talk about it. We created a reserve fund precisely so we could help out.
I don't know how to thank you, sir.
Well, you could give me some skiing lessons. I've never done it before.
This time we're really going. Let's go skiing!
What's happened now?
Did you think of putting in petrol, bro?
What are they looking at?
Yeah, that's her. That's her. Hey,
Yeah, you
there
ought to
she
be
is.
ashamed.
You're lucky you didn't write anything about me.
Yeah,
I'd have
you
given you a
better
dirt
watch it this
shampoo.
time.
You should be ashamed.
Don't you ever expect me to carry your bag again, Liz?
I don't spit. It's not true. And I'll never help you with your chemistry test again.
Ah. But it's my secret diary. I don't care what anybody thinks. What about you, Rebecca? Are you still my friend?
Liz, are you there? It's the FBI.
Ah, there you are at last. We've been waiting for an hour.
Well, we got your text message in the middle of class and we had to wait.
Okay, I want an investigation, not cheap excuses. My locker was broken into as well as Jaya's and Melvin's. My diary was stolen and now the thief is posting pages in the schoolyard. Here, read it. Why not? Everybody else has.
And what did they steal from Jaya and Melvin?
I don't know, and I don't care. That's not why I'm hiring you. I want you to find my diary.
Okay, the SBI will take your case. It's tough what happened to you, and we'll try.
Spare me the sweet talk. I just want results, and fast.
Our new client isn't very friendly. Has she been eating stinging nettles?
It's not very nice of Liz to write that.
Pay attention, please. My new print capture system is very fragile.
And here she says that Matt thinks he's so cool because he has a tiny bit of fluff growing under his nose. Stan's breath smells like a jackal's and drives everyone off. And this isn't nice. She writes that you need an umbrella when you talk to Albert.
Not true. A raincoat is enough. Okay, you can stick the tape to the floor now.
Oh, your stupid tape's sticking to me.
Be careful, Sally. You're ruining my new footprint capturing system. Despite your acrobatics, it looks as if I've got some fine footprints.
Hi, Melvin. SBI. I'm investigating the locker heist.
Yo!
SBI!
Cool colour, where'd you get it?
What did they take from you?
They took some spray paints. They even took my favorite one, fluorescent mauve. If I found the rotten kid who did it, I promise you he'll get it from me. Your brand new tennis racket? So is that all they took?
Yes, but it's the latest Lynx model, and I had to babysit for a whole month to pay for it.
How could you write something like this?
much.
Oh,
yeah.
Lucky you're here. The others treat me as if I had the plague. It looks like you're the last friend I have.
Well, after what I just read in your diary over there, it's over. Goodbye.
Yeah, go on. I don't need friends anyway.
Uh-oh. Looks like some more pages.
Whoa, too much. What did you say about Maria? Rebecca really
Well, the sandbox sleuths. All this mystery is getting you excited, huh? Oh, but who could the secret diary thief be? Here's a weird case for the SBI.
Who's this Maria?
That's her talking to Rebecca. Maria was Liz's best friend until Rebecca came top of the class and Liz preferred her. More interested in her homework assignments, if you ask me.
Rebecca, mind if we ask you some questions about your friend Liz? She's no longer my friend. She dared to write that I'm boring and that she only hangs out with me to improve her grades.
Yeah, that's not very nice. And what do you think, Maria?
Well, I already knew that Liz was two-faced. She was always bad-mouthing people that she'd been friendly with all day. Well, that's why I dropped her.
We have to go. We've got class.
You don't have the name of the guilty party, so don't bother talking to me. No time now. I have a class.
That girl asks us to investigate, and then she's so nasty to us that I feel like dropping the case.
You can't do that, Sally, darling. You made a commitment. You have to go on.
It's one of the basic rules of the profession. A detective who accepts a case has to see it through, even if he doesn't like his client. Huh?
My system worked really well. We've got a great print of the sole of the thief's shoe.
Great. Now all we have to do is compare it with the souls of every student in school to find out who did the break-in. A month or two should be enough.
Do you realize you've got paint on your back? They took some spray paints. They even took my favorite one, fluorescent mauve.
Well, the sandbox sleuths.
Aha! so that means we can save some time by just checking the soles of Bob's shoes.
Bob, have you a more cooperative suspect? Who? Hey, Bob! I bet you $2 I can run faster than you.
Get your money out now. You have no chance with your shrimpy legs.
That's better than too much fat when you run. You're scared of losing.
I'm gonna outrun you.
Exactly the same print as the thief's. Ha-ha! Well done, Doowee. We've got our proof.
Well, thank goodness, because I don't want to do that every day.
Okay, this investigation's making progress. We know that it was Bob who looted the lockers. We just have to go and confront him and get Liz's diary back. Don't worry, Sprint Champ. This time it's my turn. Bob, we're going to save some time. Confess. We have proof that it was you who stole Liz's diary.
Oh, beat it, Gumshoe Sally. I didn't take that lousy diary.
Okay, if that's the way you want it.
Hi there, guys. Why are you looking like that? Bad canteen food again?
Oh, stop, Bob. Where is it?
Sally, tell them to cool it.
Only if you tell me what you did with Liz's diary.
Listen, Sally, I did loot the lockers and took 1 or 2 things I could sell, but not that useless girly diary. I saw it, but I didn't take it, I promise you. Hey, seriously, guys, can we come to some arrangement? Guys, let me
If
go.
it wasn't him, who did take the diary?
Are you sure that we can believe Bob?
200%. He's not smart enough to lie that well. And posting those pages a few at a time isn't his style. It's too subtle for him.
Yeah, that's true. He would have gone to Liz to blackmail her.
So the looted lockers and the posted pages are 2 different cases.
Hey, SBI, there are 2 more of your pal's diary pages posted in the yard. One about Rebecca and one about you. She says you're 2 clumsy little bunglers who mess up all their investigations. Okay, that's it. We stopped the investigation. We're not wasting our time on a thankless client.
No, Doowee, we have to go on because 1, we made a commitment. 2, that is...
One of the basic rules of the profession.
And 3, that's just what the guilty party wants. First, he isolates Liz from the other students. Now he's separated her from her only remaining friend Rebecca, and...
We don't like to be manipulated, so let's continue.
Come on, it's time Liz answered our questions, and this time politely. Hey, Liz!
Don't waste your breath. I get it. You've read the new pages in the yard and you want to drop me.
No, at the SBI, emotion takes second place to the job.
But to help you, we need a bit more cooperation from you. Tell me, who knew that you left your diary in your locker every night, Liz?
Well, Maria and then Rebecca, that's all.
And do you have any idea why Maria dropped you?
It was me who dropped her.
I don't understand why the thief is only posting a few pages at a time and not all at once. Ugh.
It's to make Liz suffer longer, like slow torture. Some revenge, huh?
But who was revenge on Liz and why?
Maria, for example. On the other hand, what's fishy is that Liz and Maria both say that they dropped one another first.
What does that mean?
I've got it. It was Liz who dumped Maria like an old sock to take advantage of Rebecca. And day after day, Maria suffered seeing Liz making fun of her. So she looked for some method of revenge that would make Liz suffer like her. Slow torture.
Rebecca may also have reasons to take revenge. Suppose she realised that Liz was only being friendly because of her grades. Maybe she didn't appreciate that. So just after Bob breaks into the lockers, one of the other girls chances to pass by. It's so tempting to take the diary and bingo! No one sees, no one knows.
We have 2 suspects, and to find the guilty party, there's only one solution. Check the alibis. Rebecca, what were you doing yesterday afternoon between 4 and 5?
Well, I was at my music class. You can ask the teacher if you like.
And Maria, was she with you?
Yeah, Maria was in the study room with me.
Did she stay there the whole time?
No, she left to go to the bathroom. She took so long to come back, I wondered if she was sick.
And also, do you know where Maria is now?
She just left the chemistry lab. She wanted to ask the teacher...
Maria, SBI, put that diary down!
There's a new page from Liz's diary on the lab door. There's a new page from Liz's diary on the lab door. There's a new page from Liz's diary on the lab door.
Here it is! Give me the diary, Maria. We understand how you suffered when Liz dropped you. But that's enough now. You have to stop.
Anyway, revenge hasn't changed a thing. Liz is still just as nasty.
You're right, Maria. Better to turn the page than to post it. That's a good one. I'm so funny, right?
We found your diary. Are you interested?
I just hope you haven't been reading it.
Would it burn your mouth out to say thank you? You're largely responsible for what happened to you.
And it'll go on if you don't change your attitude.
I've always been scared of other people, so rather than be caught, I make the first move.
Yeah, well, it's a silly way to behave. If I were you, I'd go and apologise to the people you said nasty things about.
You've been really efficient, even after the horrid things I said. Rebecca, I'm sorry for what I wrote about you. And you, Maria, I was so stupid to drop you.
Don't worry, I'm sorry too. It was so nasty to post your diary. Shall we make up?
I want to give you a second chance too, Liz.
Thanks, you're real friends.
Write in your secret diary. Write it where you think no one can see. But if you hurt your friend, they'll take revenge. They'll want to hurt you back quite naturally. But revenge is not the best solution. Forgiveness is the answer to a happy resolution.
Hey, what are you doing?
Just homework, why?
Dear diary, today I want to tell you about Doowee, who was like a brother to me, and
Doowee, get that back or I'll turn you into territory.
You dig this rock so classy, sentimental.
Sentimental? You're all lit up like a Christmas tree, Dad.
Son, this be White Bear, the most expensive rock. This commemorates my 1,000,000 records sold to date, you know?
Dollar, go fetch. See?
Whoa, nobody puts a hand on the fluff, Daddy, man. My diamond, someone stole the bear.
Dollar, Dollar, come back, Dollar. Where you at? Dollar!
wow! Fluff Daffy! He's your dad! He's my favourite rapper! Are you really his son?
If Fluff Daddy is his dad, there's a good chance that Louis is his son. Forgive my associate. Sometimes he comes across as a little groupie.
It's better to be a Fluff Daffy groupie than a Supergirls fan. Now, let's get to the case. Did you bring a photo of your dog?
This missing dollar, does he have any bad habits? Does he run after cars? Run away?
Mm-mm.
Okay, Louis, go fill his bowl. The SBI will find your dollar.
Hello, everybody. Sally, I'm sorry to bother you.
Hurry, Sally! I'm waiting. You're going to be late for the household chores meeting.
A slight administrative problem. I'll be right back.
When I come back tomorrow at 11, I want to find this home spotless. You know how I hate a messy house.
Yes, ma'am. Sir, General.
Less of your attitude. Now, don't eat frozen food, no snacks. Healthy eating means 5 fruit and vegetables per day.
Okay.
I didn't hear you.
Roger, Mrs. Apu.
Ah, my taxi. Mwah. Goodbye, my little mongoose. Harry Bumpkins, be good.
I'm a detective, not the washing up fairy.
Cleaning, cooking? Who does what?
I'll take the cooking.
And that's where I saw him for the last time. He disappeared over there.
What? Still no clues? Your detectives are clowns, Inspector. Fire them, hire some new dudes, man.
SBI, hello there. No need to worry, we have the situation in hand.
Say what? You found the white bear?
The white bear?
It's his diamond. Somebody stole it last night at the same time as Dollar disappeared. That's why they're here, Dad, to find it.
Okay, well, you be having fun. I got my hot rock to find. That's more important, man.
But, sir, Dollar is important too. He's your son's dog, and
Forget it. He don't understand nothing.
Got that.
Don't worry, Louis. The SBI never abandons a client.
Yeah, and we will be going straight into action.
Next time, I'll take the cooking.
Behold the a snifferoo, designed to track the scent of any animal. I know, it's a work of genius. On the other hand, I haven't had time to test it yet, so we'll set it to dog and see what happens. Wow, I am so smart. Aha! Could there be $1 in here?
If your adventure's some get down disco queen.
By the way, there is no space to hide a Labrador.
Ah!
You're right, Doowee. You really are so smart. And a little heavy, too.
What do you mean? It was a first trial, so what? Just a tweak and the snifferoo will be perfect.
I must ask Doowee to pick me up a vacuum that vacuums by itself. Sally Bollywood Investigation and Cleaning. Ah, is that you, Inspector? The white bear stolen? That's at least the 10th jewelry theft in 3 months. I will be right there. At Fluff who? Stop! Enough! I've had a bellyful! Oh no, not of you.
Okay, it's really simple. All I have to do is swap the olfactory sensors and plug them into the proton hoses and...
Have you thought of setting it to mouse? Then it might find a dog, as it did the opposite thing just now.
Complete rubbish. That will never work.
Man, that's Starla's ball. He must have brung it all the way here.
Look! Doggy paw prints. Given the size and the age, they must be dollars.
There, are those tire tracks?
Delivery vans. Yesterday, they delivered heaps of stuff. Flowers, food, drinks, balloons.
So, Dollar might have jumped into the van, attracted by the food.
Or else one of the vans took Dollar away. It's a lead at last. There are 10 caterers we have to check.
Hi there. Harry Bollywood, detective. I've been hired to find the white bear. They told me you had domestic staff. I'm going to work undercover to blend in with them, right?
Between the ones that are closed and those that didn't see anything, we've got absolutely nothing. Zilch, we've drawn a blank. Looks like it's back to square
Yeah,
one.
but later. I'm starving. I'm running over to the baker and getting a sandwich. It's lunchtime.
Lunch? Oh no, I have to go home and make it. You wouldn't mind giving me a hand, would you?
Well, sounds great. Not.
Okay, thanks. I'll remember this. When you've digested your selfish sandwich, you can meet me at Louis'.
I'm not selfish. And the protein in the food will help me think.
There's an organized gang that's been operating in the city for 3 months. In my opinion, that's who we are dealing with. Tell me what happened last night. You were preparing a party for tonight. I imagine there were caterers. Do you have a list?
You're Sally's old man. You were at the agency when I went there about my dog.
Oh, here we go again, man. Son, Mr. Bollywood is on the white bear case. My rock is totally important. Much more than your hairy mutt, Dollar. So stop acting childish, man.
I hope they never, ever find your diamond.
Louis, come back. Don't you be speaking like that to your daddy, man.
Mr. Daffy, the things you call childish are probably very important to your son, you know.
I don't believe it. Where is that wallet? Hey! Come back! Snifferoo! Stop! Well, well.
Is lunch ready? I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Sure, Dad. Lunch is ready. And what would you like for dessert?
Move it! I think I found Dollar's trail. I'm outside the butcher shop.
You're the greatest. I'll be right there. Sorry, Dad. SPI emergency. I hope you clean up tonight. See you.
Well, why have lunch when there's a list of caterers to check?
Louis, meet me at the butcher shop. We've got a lead. Dollar will respond to your voice if you call him.
Dollar! Dollar!
He's very funny, your homie. Getting us here, then standing us up.
That's not our style. We don't fool around with the case at the SBI. Down here, there may be a service entrance. Doowee would never leave his gadgets lying around. This smells fishy to me. I'm calling Dad.
Darla! Darla!
Doowee! No, wait!
Hey! You can't leave us in here!
Let us out! Kidnapping and deep freezing, that's a serious offense!
Doowee!
Darla?
You can cool off. That'll teach you to go spying, you little brat. Why don't these kids just leave us to work in peace? Why did you kidnap that dog? The streets are full of mutts like that.
He reminds me of Benito. That was my dog when I was a kid.
Sally, what do we do? We can't just sit here.
Well, we got a whole snoopers conference here.
Oh, look, there they are.
Okay, into the cold room. Glad to see you're fitting well, son. And this heap of hair, too, man. Yeah, I never realized how much Darla meant to you.
How did you know that we were here?
I didn't know. While I was looking for the diamond, I learned that this butcher's shop had delivered to every house that's been burgled these last 3 months.
Mr. Bollywood, we found the settings for all the stolen jewelry, but no stones, no nothing.
I may have an idea. By reversing the sniffer function and raising the temperature to the maximum, sniffer room will blow out super hot air.
It's a combination of accumulation, self-infatuation, too much adulation, too worried about his jewelry. He overlooked young Louie. Fluff Daddy did it bad, and he forgot just what he had.
Here we are. Perfect. Mrs. Apu won't notice anything. By the way, she should arrive any minute.
Children, I'm back. Ooh, excellent. It's perfect.
immediately!
You know I'd help you if I wasn't busy doing research on my next invention. University-level physics.
You mean kindergarten-level comics? The big clever scientist is reading kiddie cartoons.
The correct term is graphic novel, and everyone at school is reading it.
Not me. I don't read fairy stories.
I hope this is not how you treat all your clients.
Oh, sorry, Dad. We were, you're a client.
Yes, Solang Nesbit has asked me for a little help, and I need to pick your brains.
You mean Mrs. Nesbit, the neighbor who's always complaining?
Oh, the racket they make is unbearable. My poor little Dennis can't do his homework at night. Harry, you've got to stop them. The future of my son's education is at stake.
Why hasn't she called the police?
She has. She has even given them photos of the gang. But the police have obviously got better things to do than chase kids dressed in Halloween costumes.
They aren't Halloween costumes. These kids are dressed up as the Guardians. They're the superheroes in this graphic novel. See? This is the Nightfly, this is Moonflower, and this is Red Bat.
Are they kids from school? I'd like to go and tell them to calm down.
We can't possibly recognize them in those costumes. Why don't you just have a word with the kids anyway?
I tried that, but they just ran off. Nope, I need to know these kids' names so I can speak to them in private.
I know. I could infiltrate the group and find out who they are.
That's a great idea, Doowee.
Going undercover and dressing up as a superhero is his dream come true.
Let's see. I could go as... Oh no! All the male heroes in the Guardians are taken.
Are you sure there isn't a super geek? You'd be perfect.
There is one member of the Guardians who's not in the kids' gang yet. Ultra Girl.
No way! Am I going to dress up as some silly cartoon character in tights?
It looks like she's in trouble.
Breathe! Are you all right?
Ultra Girl! You saved me from the spook!
The who?
The spook, our invisible enemy. But thanks to your ultravision, you can see him.
Yeah, my ultravision comes in handy for microwaving too.
And so, we would like to invite you to join the Guardians.
Cool!
We the Guardians pledge to fight. Evildoers go day and night. No misdeed shall escape our sight.
Yeah, go Guardians! So, who are you guys really? My name is...
Stop! It's part of the Guardians Code that we never reveal our identities, even to each other.
Come on, not even our first names.
It is too risky. The spook could be listening.
I must go! Another urgent mission for Red Baton!
Then we shall meet again tomorrow night at our Fortress of Impenetrability.
You mean the Fortress of Instability? Yes, Ultra Girl will be here. You can tell Mrs. Nesbit to stop worrying, Dad. These kids are just comic book nerds.
Graphic novel enthusiasts?
Nerds, who are just play-acting scenes from the comic book. They're as harmless as Doowee.
I'm afraid they are not harmless. After you left them, Mrs. Nesbit said a garbage bin was kicked over, making a huge mess.
But that doesn't make sense. The Guardians are supposed to preserve law, order and tranquility, not knock over bins and cause mayhem.
I'll go back tonight, and I swear by the SBI that we'll discover who's hiding behind those Guardian masks.
The sooner the better, because Mrs. Nesbit won't leave me in peace until she's got her peas back.
The Guardians could be almost anyone at school. Look, everyone's reading the book.
No, just the boys. Girls aren't sucked into such trash.
Congratulations on your undercover work, Sally. Thanks to you, we'll soon catch those young troublemakers.
Thanks, Mrs. Nesbit. But we should be quiet about this. They might hear us.
When you're playing with the Guardians tonight, plant these tracking devices on them. That way, I'll be able to track them to their homes and discover their identities.
Our Fortress of Impenetrability has been violated!
According to my information, a traitor working for the spook has infiltrated our group. And before Ultra Girl joined us, these kinds of incidents never happened.
Hey, calm down, guys. I'm Ultra Girl, you know, with the Ultra Vision and, Ultra Hair.
If you're Ultra Girl, what is your one weakness?
Chocolate?
You're an imposter, and you can leave the Guardians now!
That was Mrs. Nesbit. The Guardians have now damaged a park bench. If this is a game, it has gone too far. I need to find out who those kids are.
But Sally can't infiltrate them because her cover was blown, and there aren't any more male heroes for me to go as.
No, but there are plenty of male villains. Originally a mild-mannered librarian who lost his arms in a bizarre library accident, Octobot sought revenge on the world with his new mechanical limbs. Hey, this comic's kind of fun. The illustrations are great, too.
With
You should have no trouble putting those tracking devices on the kids.
Watch out! It's Octobot, our half-robot nemesis!
That bucket of bolts is no match for the Guardians! Let's get him!
Octobot is defeated! The Guardians have triumphed again!
Oh. And another urgent mission for Red Baton! Time to go!
Hey! Help me up! Don't leave me like this! Sally! Where are you? Hello? I won't forget that, Sally. Not being there when your partner was in trouble. Sally?
How come you never tell me how great this was? It's got comedy, tragedy, drama, and some really cool action.
Sally, I'd like to remind you that we're working on a case, and it's beginning to look like we'll never find out who the Guardians are.
It's the same ring as Red Baton's.
It could be a coincidence.
There's one way to find out.
Do you really think Mrs. Nesbit's son is one of the troublemakers?
Well, if he's not, we can always try old Octobot again. Isn't that right, Sally?
You are right, kids. Good detective work. I'll take him back inside. Mrs. Nesbit won't be happy to know her son's a troublemaker, but at least it'll be the end of the gang.
No, Dad. I've just finished the comic book and I understand it all now. Dennis is not a troublemaker. Dennis is only acting out his character's role.
But these kids must be stopped. Look at all the trouble they have caused.
It's not the gang, Dad. It's only Dennis, and I know how to stop him.
No, Sally. I'm going over to talk to him right now.
Dewey, keep my father busy for 5 minutes.
I am Octobot, non-sharp path! Help!
Look, it's the imposter!
No! I am the real Ultra Girl, daughter of Frank and Mildred, and whose one weakness is the color orange.
Welcome back, Ultra Girl.
I come with bad news. The person who destroyed the Fortress of Impenetrability and committed other crimes in our name is...
What?
Red Baton!
Harry, if my little Dennis is part of their gang, it's almost certain because he is under their bad influence.
Solang, we need to watch before we pass judgment. Let's just see what they are up to.
Yes, thanks to the spook, I have turned to the dark side, and no one can stop me!
I can! Using my ultra powers, I will destroy the spook once and for all! And break the spell he has over you! He is gone!
Yeah!
Red Baton is back! But Ultra Girl is dying!
Fear not! My Red Baton has the power to heal!
Oh, it's just a game. I didn't understand. It's so sweet. But I'll make sure Dennis pays for the damage he has caused before he reads his next comic.
A little help here? Hello? Anyone?